It is an amazing time to get into the Pokemon TCG right now. With amazing products coming out, league rewards, a brand new format coming up upon us, it is an absolutely opportune time to decide to get into this game. And this video is going to be me kind of talking a little bit about a new player entering the Pokemon TCG and showing you just how easy it is right now to get yourself a pretty solid 60 cards to start your deck off with, and then kind of going from there. So recently, I got to give Pokemon major props. They have been absolutely killing it as far as just dropping amazing products that help players get into the game. That include helpful staples. They're basically an entire deck ready to go. And you don't really have to break the bank digging into your pockets buying some singles to kind of finish out the deck online. Or if you want to, you can buy 2 copies of the product. It's a little more expensive, but you do get some extra cards to kind of throw in your binder or have ready for another deck. Alright, now while I cannot stand this deck and I just despise it with a burning passion, I cannot deny the fact that in April, I think is when this drops, this Gardevoir EX League Battle deck is going to be so insanely clutch for somebody wanting to build up their collection and get into the game. So check this out. So we're going to take a look at this. I'm just going to kind of skim over some of the key cards in here. Starting off, Mew EX. Mew EX being in this is absolutely huge, dude. Huge. And on top of that, you get a copy of Radiant Greninja. So there you go. There's a great Radiant Pokemon right off the bat. You get a copy of Lumineon V, which can search out any supporter that you need. And then you get 4 copies of Iono, 3 copies of Professor's Research, 2 copies of Arven, 2 copies of Boss's Orders. You get 4 Ultra and Nest Balls in this. 3 copies of Rare Candy, a Super Rod, and 3 Bravery Charms. Oh my god, Chef's Kiss. This is fantastic if you're wanting to get into the Pokemon TCG. It is absolutely insane looking at this and just seeing the vast amount of cards that are going to be easily obtained for somebody wanting to get into this game. And the cool thing about it, you can pick this up and there is a event locator on Pokemon.com. If you're wanting to go play with some people and make some new friends, the event locator is absolutely awesome. It is on Pokemon.com, and really if you just Google Pokemon event locator, you should be able to find it. But that is a cool segue into the fact that prize packs are another very cool thing. You show up to your Pokemon League, you get to play, test, trade, whatever you want to do, and then you get this awesome pack of cards, which come with a lot of great cards, and they're all stamped with a special little prize pack logo thing. These are just fantastic, and just all around, I just love how easy it is right now. Sorry, my dogs just lost their mind. And I just love how easy it is now for people to get into this game if they want to come try it out. And if you guys want to see how easy it is, I'm going to pull up a couple products and show you how easy it is to make a deck with just going and buying a couple things. Alright, bear with me. This is the best picture, really, of the Chien-Pao EX Battle deck that I could find. But I got a couple of products here as kind of a demonstration. We have the Palkia League Battle deck and the Chien-Pao Battle deck. So in the Palkia deck, you get a 3-2 copy of Palkia V-Star. You get a 3-3 line of the Great Bibarel card, which allows you to draw 5 cards, excuse me. You get a copy of Radiant Greninja, that's good. You do get copies of Battle VIP Pass. Now, if you get into the game before rotation, that's great. Afterwards, really, decks are not going to be able to use Battle VIP Pass because it's going to rotate out of the format. But a card called Buddy Buddy Poffin, I think that is what it is going to be the card taking its place. On top of that, you also get Hisuian Heavy Ball, you get Irida, you get 4 Ultra Ball, which is really nice. That's really good. So you get a lot of stuff in the Palkia League Battle deck. Inside the Chien-Pao deck, you get 1 Chien-Pao EX, which kind of sucks. So if you want another one, you're going to have to order it, trade for it, pull it, or buy another copy of this deck. But on top of that, you get 2 Baxcalibur, 3 Arctibax, which you probably won't play. You get 3 Frigibax, and then we're going to go down here just a little bit more. You do get 2 copies of Nest Ball, so maybe, just maybe, it wouldn't hurt to get 2 of these. That way you have 4 Nest Ball. You do get a couple copies of Pokegear. You get a Switch and a Palpad along with more Water Energy. So realistically, if you were to purchase the Palkia League Battle deck along with, let's just say 2 Chien-Pao decks, you're actually able to make something pretty solid, I think. You're able to put these together, kind of like just pull the best stuff out of it. Probably 2 Chien-Pao, 2 line of Palkia, 2 line of Bibarel. Grab yourself Radiant Greninja, and I think there was a Manaphy. Yeah, grab yourself Manaphy, 4 Irida, and let's see. You can probably go with like 2 Pokegear and really just kind of go for those consistency cards, you know. So it's that easy. I mean, you might have to trade for a couple more consistency cards, just some more staple things, but for the bulk part of it, you have pretty much everything. Alright, I am here on Pokemon.com, and I am here on the page talking about the rotation for the standard format. Now, why does this matter? Why is this a big thing? Why, you know, are you talking about this when it comes to regards of someone learning the game? Because maybe they don't know what rotation means. Well, I'm going to tell you, just in case you don't know what a rotation is, because I don't know what speaking is. Rotation is basically where they take a selected amount of cards that have been in for a certain time frame, and they will rotate them out of the format, leaving only a set amount that you can play legally. So how they have kind of made it a little simpler is they started adding letters for like regulation marks on cards. And so basically cards with the E regulation, so you got EDs, those cannot be used unless they're reprinted in a set. However, cards with F, G, and H at the bottom left corner will be legal. So why does that matter? Why is that a big important thing? And the answer to that, in regards to a brand new player coming into the Pokemon TCG around rotation time, is basically everybody resets. We all get kind of put on even playing ground because now we all have to learn this brand new format. We all have to figure out what combinations work best, what decks work best, what decks survive rotation. You know, we have new sets kind of rolling in. So what is the best thing to play right now? Everybody's going to be kind of learning that at the same time. So you get a chance to basically start fresh in a sense with everyone around you. So the big card I talked about earlier was Battle VIP Pass. That will no longer be in format. And some decks may or may not get hurt by this. Most of the decks that ran this card are going to be fine with Buddy Poffin. But really, like I think that this is a great time just because everyone is going to be starting over in, you know, with all the stuff that you can just go buy in stores. You don't have to order it. You don't have to do all that stuff. Just to learn the game itself is great. So I'm going to see if I can navigate here to find this event locator. Okay, so here it is. So if you go to Pokemon.com, you'll see this tab right here that says Play Pokemon Events. So they also have more stuff on here. Just kind of talking about, like, you know, the TCG, learning it, you know, finding out everything. And if you're interested in going to an event or just finding a Pokemon League, you can go here. Alrighty, so I pulled that up, and basically all the addresses, everything, times, and everything was showing up on the left side of the screen. So just in the hopes that somebody doesn't try to kill me, I have filtered this off a little bit. Anyway, okay. So you guys see on screen, it has these event things right here. There will be a filter. You are able to kind of punch in your zip code, area, whatever, and then you're able to kind of filter out events by distance. So if anything Pokemon related is taking place around you, it'll show up right here. I wish you the best of luck. I don't know what all areas do and don't have Pokemon events, but I do hope that one is near you and you're able to go make some friends. But yeah, just for the sheer fact that I don't feel like having somebody show up and kill me. You'd be doing me a favor. But anyway, I'm gonna just kind of hide that, and we're just gonna talk about it. But we're gonna kind of go through Pokemon a little bit more here. Of course, it goes over Pouty and Fates, which is the other talking point that I completely forgot to mention. All right, so we are here on TCG Player. You use whatever you want for singles. I'm just using these for as an example. So Pouty and Fates is a set that dropped not too long ago, and basically this is a giant reprint set. So we have cards like Iono, Charizard EX, Nest Ball, we got Rare Candy, Ultra Ball, Squawkabilly, Judge. We have, of course, Gardevoir EX, things like that dropping in this set. And also on top of that, we're getting like shiny forms of stuff. There is different cards that is just kind of coming out here. We got Pidgeot EX, we got Mew EX, different things. Now, the reason why this is important is because this set is very helpful due to the fact that, well, there's a lot of great cards in it. So if you pick up some Pouty and Fate stuff, you're probably going to pull something really good. Secondly, sets like these typically will make the prices of things drop, or it'll be copies of cards from this specific set will be cheap. Like this Charizard, for example. Let's take a look at Charizard. So right now it is averaging you about $5 to $6, give or take taxes, to order one copy of it, whereas this was anywhere from like 15 up at one point. So that alone lowered, just getting a Charizard EX is a lot easier now. That, and they're coming out in tins too. If you're interested in that. So with this, you basically have access to a lot cheaper cards. Now, sets like this don't come out all the time. It is a very rare thing. It's more or less kind of like towards the rear end of like a certain point. So yeah, we just have a set here where basically they reprint a lot of stuff, and then on top of that, you just have access to new arts of cool cards that a lot of people have played. I'm trying to see, so like for example, Pidgey here. Pidgey's got a shiny form now. It's $35. That is a bad example. uh, but yeah, that's just another reason why it is a very good time to get into this game, because the set just dropped and things are just easier to get now. When I started playing this game, my only hope was to buy theme decks and hope for the best and hope that I can pull stuff out of packs. Now we have all these amazing products just sitting there in the store. We have sets like these reprinting things. We have, of course, the prize packs, and all. It's just right now, this is the easiest time to get into Pokemon. And I think that you have access to a wide variety of things. There's a brand new set coming, which is really cool. But yeah, if this video did help you, I kind of just tried to go over everything the best that I could. Probably not the most exciting video, but hopefully you guys get the gist of it. Quick little recap: amazing products, prize packs, new format. We're all starting fresh. And of course, there's an event locator where you can go find out how to play Pokemon with friends. And then there's this nice Paldean Fate set that you can order singles from, or you can buy tins, or you can go buy an ETB, or you can go buy the weird little graveyard thing and get a sticker like this. That is up to you. But yeah, I wish you all the best of luck. If this video helped you, I'm very glad it did. If you have any questions down in the comment section below, I will do my best to answer them. Really, I just thought of this video, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see if maybe I can help at least one person. So, if you also are interested in finding out ideas for good lists, so we're gonna take a look at LimitlessTCG.com. So, Limitless TCG, we're gonna end with this. Basically, they kind of just document all the major events. So right here we have the regional. No offense, Singapore. I'm just using the one that a lot of people might know. You got the regional from Melbourne, and then we also have the regional from Knoxville, Tennessee. So we click on the Knoxville, Tennessee one. We have access to all the decks that placed very well. And what do you know? One of those decks that placed well is Chien-Pao Baxcalibur. So, of course, you do not see the Palkia in here. That was more or less an example. But you guys can see that you do get the Frigibax, and of course you get the Baxcalibur, the Radiant Greninja, you get the Bibarelon, you get the Irida, you get the Battle VIP Pass. You are going to be missing out on a few other cards, but it's nothing too major. But it'll allow you to kind of see how these top level players are making their decks. It'll give you a nice skeleton, so that way you can kind of have something decent to start out with. Or maybe there's a certain copy of a card you want to add into your deck. You can go take a look at this, just kind of see what these top level players are doing. And all in all, I think that this is a really good resource for people who might not be very good at deck building yet. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with not knowing the ins and out of a deck yet, and just kind of playing something that someone's already tested and just kind of learning with it and figure out what kind of works for you. There's nothing wrong with that. But that is going to be it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And if you have a friend wanting to get into Pokemon TCG and they're kind of nervous about it, tell them all this info. Tell them, hey, it's super easy right now, man. Just go have some fun. That's the big thing about it at the end of the day. We all play Pokemon. We all love Pokemon because it's fun. It's something to do, and it's something to keep us out of trouble. But thank you all so much for watching the video. Hope you did enjoy. And as always, guys, this is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out. Take care, guys.
Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.